All right, so we all know I talk too much. I think we're all getting a little bit tired of me. I'm getting a little bit tired of me. Maybe I shouldn't be the only one to share these things with you. Because all of this stuff has been from my perspective. But we'd love to show you things from your perspective. So we've been keeping an eye out for some Chosen Superfans that we thought might be good to go a little bit behind the scenes. And so we actually found some people that we think you're really going to love. So I want you to meet them. So here is Chris and Kris giving you a little bit of what happened when we decided to let them have the reins of the behind the scenes of The Chosen.
I'm Chris. I'm in California.
And I'm way up north in Western Canada.
And we're super fans of The Chosen.
We have so many questions about our favorite TV show.
Where do they get their ideas for those interesting perspectives?
John the Baptist, has he eaten a real locust?
How many push-ups can Simon really do? Is it more than me?
How tall is Dallas Jenkins?
What up, Dallas? Can you hear me?
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Dallas!
Dallas has given us crazy, unprecedented access to this show as fans to ask your questions. Kristen, what's your crazy fandom story of how you got here?
So in early 2020, I had a couple friends come to me and say, you've got to watch this new TV show. It's unreal. It's called The Chosen, blah, blah, blah. They told me about it. And I'm like, no.
I review movies, and one of the things I love to do is find God in movies. And that's pretty easy to do with The Chosen because, he's right there. But at first I was kind of hesitant to watch The Chosen because that thought was going through my mind, can anything good come from Christian media?
It's probably super lame, let's be real. Like, can anything good at all come out of Christian media?
But it kept popping up in my Facebook watch feed. Finally, I just thought, you know what? This looks different enough. This looks interesting enough. I'm gonna give it a shot.
And so it actually took me getting stuck in my room on quarantine in a COVID scare to finally get my butt into gear and watch The Chosen. And legit, I fell in love with it right away. I wept through the whole thing. It changed my life. It changed the way that I see Jesus and how I relate to him, like as a friend. I've never been able to see Jesus as a friend.
After watching the first episode, I absolutely fell in love with the show. So I reviewed season 1, dropped that on my YouTube channel, and I will never, ever forget this. Dallas Jenkins himself commented on that video. Come to find, as the year passed, they stuck with my channel. So as I began to drop more content for The Chosen and drop my content for season 2, I guess they thought to themselves, that guy's nerd enough for this, and here I am.
So of course, because I was so passionate about the show very quickly, I decided to pay it forward. And because of that, I ended up in Texas as one of the frozen Chosen, as many of us like to call it. It was the coldest time in Texas. But in my time there, I had the amazing privilege to meet Dallas Jenkins and his amazing wife, Amanda, to meet Justin and 4 of the disciples. I was like, oh God, I really, really want to get more involved with The Chosen. I have no idea what that would look like, but I want to get heavily involved in some capacity. And boom, you know what? Through a couple miracles and a couple divine appointments, truly, I am now more involved, and here I am talking to you.
As fellow fans of the show, we want you to join us as we make some incredible videos and go on adventures with The Chosen. And please, let us know what are some of your behind-the-scenes questions about the show.
Like, for example, what if you wanted to ask Matthew or Simon Peter or Jesus or even Dallas Jenkins? What do you want to know?
Leave those comments below because we want to hear from you and we want to get to know our favorite show better together.
Chris, I can't believe that Dallas is actually letting us do this.
I know, right? What are you going to ask him?
Honestly, lately, I've been really wanting to know the height difference between Dallas and the shortest disciple.
Really?
Well, yeah, but I also would like to know how the show is edited. How does it happen? How do they make it look so good and sound so good? What's that process like? That's kind of what I want to know. You know what I mean?
Yes, I've always wanted to know that. I've always wanted to see that side of production.
We are so excited to have you join us on our upcoming adventures with The Chosen.